Oh my goodness! Yes, Tinubu has, shot himself on the leg on the foot, like he said. He is physically fit, or rather, said there is nothing, wrong with his fitness. Let's forget about fitness. Let's look on his mental health. And now, Akeredolu, governor from those state, he says we need a mentally, physically, and fit president in 2023. And not just somebody that will just come and just be saying words. So not to just talk, mentally fitness. That is what Akeredolu is saying. Governor of Ondo State, Rotimi Akeredolu, is a senior advocate of Nigeria and is a chairman of a Southern Governors Forum, an ardent advocate of restructuring. In this interview with the news, the governor speaks on the All Progressive Congress APC national leader. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and from the president to the south and both sides, that APC must elect a core party man to survive. National convention president from the south and both sides, that APC, All Progressive Congress, must elect a core party man to survive. Your party national convention seems to be facing some turbulence. How do you react to this? That's the question being asked. Then I will leave some of these questions for the members of the caretaker committee of the party to answer. I must assert, however, that as a party man, it is most unfortunate that some things are happening now. This is unexpected in a ruling party with a high prospect of retaining power at the center at the next elections. Yes, I guess issues bordering on a nomination will be sorted out soon. It seems that the APC governors are highly divided in this issue of consensus. A national chairman, as some governors are trying to favor a candidate that will benefit them, I don't really know, that will also actualize the presidential or vice presidential ambitions. The governors are their politicians, and subsequently are expected to align with the persons of like minds within the party. It is within their right to express interest and declare support for any person of their choice. Interest must lies for consensus to work. Consensus must be to achieve the same objective. And what kind of a national chairman and by extension NWC will you wish for your party as the country prepares for a general election? Then Akeredolu says, I expect the party to elect a consummate politician who is a party man to the core. The personality must be articulate, intelligent, pragmatic, loyal, level-headed, and honest. He must possess the ability of an effective mobilizer. He must be knowledgeable about party politics. The NWC members must also be men and women of high profile and integrity. You have maintained a consistency in the south, producing the next president. Would you also like to narrow that position, as some are saying the southeast? That's the question. My position is informed by the need to uphold the tenets of equity and fair play. It has nothing to do with tribal politics, though it is not a sin to align without fear with one's ethnic group or any group of persons to advance a specific cause for the ultimate goal. Any honest observer of political events since 1999 will have little to disagree with on that position. Yes, I would say Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, GCFR, spent 8 years in office from 1999 to 2007. He represented the South. President Umaru Yar'Adua came into office in 2007 also. He was from the North. It was unfortunate that he died in office after spending just 2 years. His vice, Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, also GCFR, succeeded him. He concluded the 4-year tenure as stipulated by law, and thereafter contested from the South in 2011. He won the election in 2011. President Muhammadu Buhari, the GCFR came into office 2015 and will have completed his 8 years by May 2023. He is also from the North. Anyone suggesting that power should remain in the north under any guise is dishonest. It is disingenuous for anyone to hinge his aspiration on non-completion of President Yar'Adua's tenure. It is inequitable for the north to insist on open participation because the constitution says so. The same document upholds the principles of equity through federal character. Beneficiaries of this provision in the constitution cannot jettison the principle because it is not stated expressly that the presidency must rotate between the north and the south. It is penalty offense or unfair, or rather. Okay, again, let me quickly digest and read through. We didn't get that clearly. So the same document upholds the principles of equity through federal character. Beneficiaries of this provision in the constitution cannot jettison the principle because it is not stated expressly that the presidency must rotate between the north and the south. It is patently unfair. It does not support the current quest for improved harmonious relationships among the ethnic nationalities in the polity. It is the decision of the Southern Governors Forum that power must shift to the south. I stand by it. Now, almost all the governors want to have a shot at the presidency, and you are not saying anything. Okay, the question is, are you the dark horse the president might be considering? I am a man of faith. I trust in the infinite powers of the Almighty. This has always guided my attitude to life on all issues. Definitely, I am not desperate for power. Those who know me will attest to this assertion readily. I put my trust in God alone to direct my affairs. I have never been put to shame. I must say, however, not fail to state categorically, I presently have the mandate of the people of Ondo State to serve them as best as I can. Wow, I really love what I just said here. He said he puts his trust in God. And when it comes to democracy, and the United States, we adopted a democracy from, it is stated that in God we trust. That's their motto or logo or their slogan. But here in Nigeria, we say peace and unity. And then where is the peace? If you do not trust in God, there's not going to be peace. Well, it's gonna be bad. The people elected me graciously to serve them for the first term of 4 years. I was re-elected for yet another 4 years, and I have barely spent a year. I believe it will be unfair for anyone in my position to start spending quality time and resources in the off pursuit of a higher responsibility, even if it is legitimate to do so. I am the governor of Ondo State at the moment. I have enough issues of governance to contend with now. It will be distracting for me to engage in any extraneous adventure outside the purview of governance in this Sunshine State. That is what he had said. Well, we will continue definitely in the next article. Yes, you are listening to Independent TV7 because of time. This way I'm going to draw the curtain. Just relax for the part 2. Thanks for listening and God bless.